All right, everybody, it's match day 4 of the UEFA Champions League, and this one, my friends, buckle up, is going to be epic. Can PSG make a statement win at home versus one of the best teams in Europe right now in Bayern Munich? Two of the top 4 teams going head to head. Can Real Madrid beat Liverpool and make a statement win coming off that emotional win versus Barcelona in El Clásico? These are the two biggest games of the week. Now, I have been on a completely sun run here. I've been on fire with my predictions lately, and I'm not going to be humble. I went 11 and 7. So if you are looking to make money and you like football talk like this with predictions, stick around until the end because every single prediction I am going to make it right. This one, and guys, that is coming out for you. So let's get into it. But before I do that, guys, please make sure you like this video, you subscribe to this channel, or activate the notification bell, and let me know in the comments what is your official prediction for the main matches. Or if you want to just do all of them, you can just go ahead and do all of them. So guys, let's get into it. Slavia Prague is hosting Arsenal, probably the best team in this competition so far. Arsenal, they have not allowed a single goal in this tournament and are on a perfect run. 5 straight wins for Arsenal. This team is so balanced, so organized, so confident. Man, that backline might as well be the Great Wall of China, okay? Nobody's penetrating that in this competition or in the Premier League. So I think this is a big mismatch. Slavia Prague, they don't know what it's like to win in the Champions League. They have 2 draws, 1 defeat so far, including a poor showing against Inter Milan. This is a complete mismatch. Arsenal wins this game 5-0. Next up, I have Napoli versus Frankfurt. Now, this one is very interesting. Napoli will host Frankfurt in what I think is going to be one of the biggest thrillers of this match day 4. Napoli's form, 3 wins in the last 5 games, but also they got 2 losses they're mixed in. They're incredibly inconsistent. One game they look like a powerhouse, the next game they look literally lost. And Frankfurt is even worse though. This is why I think this is going to be a thriller. They got 3 losses, 1 win, 1 draw. They've been mentally inconsistent this season as well. So this is kind of a game that can go. I'm saying it could go either way, but I'm obviously more towards Napoli in this one. They are gonna be at home. They're gonna have that crowd, that energy, and that gives them the edge in this game. They're gonna win this game 2-1. Next up is the game of the week, ladies and gentlemen. PSG, Bayern Munich. This one's huge. PSG and Bayern Munich. I mean, Bayern Munich has been unbelievable this season. First of all, they are scoring for fun. They are winning convincingly. They don't. I don't think they people expected them to be this good this early. I mean, Michael Olise, man, he deserves a shout out in this prediction. He's a revelation, man. Harry Kane is doing what Harry Kane thinks. He's doing what he loves doing, which is scoring left and right. This team looks just so complete, so good in every phase of the game. But now they have to go to France and go up against the defending champions PSG at home. And that is the difference. I think this isn't just another game. I think this one feels like it's going to be a statement win for either side. If Bayern Munich can go to Paris and beat PSG, we may start calling them the best team in the world right now. But you know, I do think this is going to be very close. I do expect a thriller. I think Bayern Munich with the upset here, 3-2 against PSG. But this one will be an amazing game, and Bayern Munich will take it home. I think they're going to win this game 3-2. Now, Juventus versus Sporting. Juventus is going to be the home side here. Sporting, they have been pretty good form in the last 5 games. They got 5 wins and 1 draw. They have been pretty solid, and now they have to travel to Italy, though. Now, Juventus is coming off a pretty disappointing loss to Real Madrid 1-0, but they play well enough to say, you know what, we can take a few good things from this game and take it into this game against Sporting. And I think this one is going to be one of those matches who both teams will have their moments. And hell, man, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to call it another draw here, 2-2 in this game. Now, Atletico Madrid versus Union Berlin. I think this is a total mismatch. No, let's be honest. Union Berlin have been bad in the Champions League. They have just 2 wins in the last 5 games and completely out of rhythm in the Champions League. Atletico Madrid, meanwhile, they are wounded. They just got humiliated by Arsenal, and I think they're gonna be desperate to respond. I think Simeone, when his team is embarrassed, they usually bounce back with intensity, and that's exactly what I think will happen in this game. Atletico will win this game 3-0. Now, next up, I have Bodo versus Monaco. Bodo is hosting Monaco in this one, led by the goal himself, Ansu Fati. Monaco has been inconsistent, though. Yes, but they do have earned a huge point against Manchester City. That counts for something, and this is a perfect opportunity to stabilize their form in the Champions League, going up against Bodo, who are bottom of the table with 0 wins, no confidence, no defense. This is where Monaco will take care of business. I think they win this game 3-0. Now, Olympiacos versus PSV. I think this one's a sneaky good game. Olympiacos just lost 6-1 to Barcelona, and the score doesn't tell the full story, though. I mean, they were actually in that game. It was 2-1, very competitive in the 55th minute. I watched every minute of that game until that Bugge sent off with a second yellow on Casado. I don't think that was a red card at all. And I think if had not been for that, I think it would have been a much tougher game. Now, they are going to be at home hosting PSV, and PSV is coming off an incredible 6-2 win over Napoli. No one saw that coming. I think PSV carries that momentum and wins this game 2-1. Now, another blockbuster game. Liverpool hosting Real Madrid. I mean, this is going to be fireworks. And Liverpool at home, after losing literally 4 out of the last 6 games, they won yesterday. And I think this is going to be a crazy game. And it's crazy that they spend 500 million euros in this squad and they cannot get it together. Real Madrid, on the other hand, they are on fire, bro. They got 6 straight wins, which is incredible, including the emotional win in El Clásico, which I think gave them that spark to go up against Liverpool and go and compete with at Anfield. But I think it's at Anfield, and that has to count for something. I think this is going to be an intense physical and emotional match, but I think it ends on a draw. I am going to go with the draw. I think it's going to be 2-2, the final score in this game, but I think it's going to be fireworks. It's going to be an amazing game. Now, Tottenham versus Copenhagen. Tottenham is a heavy favorites here, and for a good reason. Yes, they're very inconsistent. They lost, a win, a draw, another loss. But Copenhagen, they have not won in 5 games. Spurs are too strong at home, too talented up front, and I think they will take care of business in this game. They're going to win this very, very convincingly 3-0 victory. Now, Club Brugge versus Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a big one. This is my team. This is a team I love. Club Brugge have started the Champions League very strong with a 4-0 win over Monaco. That looked like a statement win at the time, but ever since that game, they completely fallen apart in the Champions League. Barcelona, on the other hand, they're very depleted. The squad is very thin. They got a ton of injuries, including Pedri now. We're adding to that list. But even so, Barcelona have a good starting 11. It's good enough to win games like this against Club Brugge. And after that heartbreaking and El Clásico loss, I think they have to respond here. I think they'll have a big sense of urgency to beat Club Brugge, and I'm going to take him to win this game 3-1. Now, next up, I have Qarabag versus Chelsea. This one is closer than people think. Qarabag have been a very, very, very pleasant surprise here in the Champions League. But the truth is, they've had a pretty soft schedule as well. So Chelsea, though, even with all the injuries they have as well, they still have enough quality in the roster, like with the likes of Joao Pedro, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and they're very hungry to make a statement as well. Plus, they have Barcelona looking through the window for the following game, so they need to win this game. Cole Palmer may be out, but it still won't matter. I think Chelsea wins this game 2-0. So next up, I have Pofos versus Villareal. Villareal have been up and down, 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw in the last 5 games. But they got very, very good talent everywhere where you look. They got the likes of Pepe, Buchanan. They have a very, very good electric team, okay? Thomas Partey has joined them in the midfield, and that brought a lot of control to that midfield as well. I think Pofos just doesn't have the level to compete here. Villarreal is going to win this game 3-0. Next up, I have Manchester City versus Borussia Dortmund. I think this one's going to be very, very high intensity game. This is going to be very close. This is 2 teams going at each other. I think one of them 6 and the other one is 7 on the table. So these 2 teams are very, very good. I cannot wait to see this game. Dortmund, I think they have quietly been one of the better sides this season. 4 wins in the last 5 games, sitting 6 in the table rankings. So I think they're going to be facing City, who is simply built different this season. I mean, they have so many great players. Haaland is on fire. He's literally scoring in every single game, just like Mbappe is in La Liga. And when City is at home, it's almost impossible to beat them. I think Manchester City will take care of business here. They're going to win this game 3-1. I think Haaland will score a brace. Next up, I have Newcastle versus Athletic Club at St. James Park. And Newcastle has been unbelievable in their home stadium. 4 wins and 1 loss in their last 5. They actually just lost this morning as I'm recording this video. And that only loss was to Barcelona and now to West Ham United, who they just lost to this morning. Athletic Club have been all over the place, though. A win here, a loss here, a loss over there. They've been losing a lot of games, just too inconsistent. Newcastle is at home and are relentless. I think they win this game 3-1, and I think Walter Matty has been unbelievable replacement for Isak. He's doing extremely well, but Newcastle wins here. Now, Benfica versus Bayern Leverkusen. I think both teams are struggling. Benfica can't seem to find consistency. One week they are great, another week they are flat. Leverkusen are quite the opposite. They won 4 of their last 5 games. This is gonna be huge game. I don't think this is gonna be fireworks by any means. This feels like one of those matches to me where neither side seems to have the edge in this one. I do see what Leverkusen, though they have won the last 4 games out of the last 5. I am gonna go with them to win in this game, and they are going to win 2-1. Now, Ajax versus Galatasaray. Galatasaray is basically rolling right now. They have 4 wins in their last 5 matches, including a huge win over Liverpool. Victor Osimhen has been unbelievable for them. Victor Osimhen is a player that maybe should be joining Barcelona. I would love to see him there, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's neither here nor there. Ajax are completely lost. I mean, they have 3 losses in 5 games, and I also have 1 draw and 1 victory. So in 5 games, they have not looked good at all. I think Galatasaray wins on the road on this one, and they're going to beat them 2-1. Now, next up, I have Inter Milan at Kairat Almaty. This one's easy. Kairat Almaty, they haven't won a game in the Champions League, and I don't think they will win any game in the Champions League. They don't score, they don't defend, and they'll face one of the best defenses in Europe. They don't have a chance to score. I mean, they have as good a chance as I do with Sidney Sweeney of going on a date. I mean, this is ridiculous. I think this is a total mismatch. Inter Milan and Arsenal are the 2 teams who haven't conceded a goal in this competition. They are elite. I mean, this could get ugly very fast. I'm going with Inter Milan here to win 5-0. And the last but not least, Marseille at home against Atalanta. Marseille at home are dangerous. Greenwood has been outstanding for them. and they gave Real Madrid way more problems than anyone else expected in the Champions League. Atalanta are good. They're really good, but playing on the road in that Marseille atmosphere, and I think this will be a back and forth thriller, and I think it does end 2-2. And there you have it, every single game of the Champions League match day for predictions. Let me know down in the comments which picks do you agree with and which picks you disagree with. And what is the match that you're most excited about watching this week? If you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video, and good luck everybody.